Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. Today I have an estate sale haul to share with you guys. This was a sale back in December in Princeton, New Jersey. Normally when I see the words estate sale followed by the word Princeton, I avoid it like the plague because that normally means that the prices are going to be really inflated and it's going to be difficult for me to find anything. But I saw this advertised on Facebook Marketplace. It kind of looked like the family might have been running it because things didn't look really organized. They didn't look, some of the items didn't look very clean. It just kind of looked too, like, I don't know, ramshackle to be a professional estate sale company. And I had nothing going on that day, so I figured, we'll take the half-hour drive out there and see what we find. And I'm very happy that I did, because I made out like a bandit there. The guy running it was kind of strange. I don't even know what company this was. They didn't have cards out anywhere. They didn't have their name on anything. But it was a company running it, I guess. That's what they said. But some of it was really organized, like the dining room and the living room. Everything was set up on tables and set out really nicely, and it looked great. And then other rooms, it just looked like stuff was thrown all over the place. It was dirty. I don't know if they just ran out of time. They didn't have enough helpers or what was going on, but whatever it was, it worked to my advantage. So when I first walked in, I saw on the kitchen island, kitchen again was a place that was a little disorganized. I saw this bowl right here, and I got really excited before I even turned it over because I thought I knew what it was, and it was full of dirt. It was disgusting. And the guy running the sale came up behind me and said, "Oh, yeah, that's a nice piece." And I'm like, "Uh-huh." He goes, "That'll be, $15. I'm like, okay. Because there were prices on nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he's like, the more you buy, then, we'll cut you a deal. I'm like, okay. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to go around the house, put some stuff in my bag, take it to the table, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to show you this pottery a little bit later, because this is one of the best things that I bought there. And, before I even show you guys any of the stuff that I got at the estate sale, I just wanted to show you this as kind of a bolo for you guys to look out for. This I got at a sale back in the summer. I don't think I did a video on it. But this was a rummage sale that was new to me, way up in North Jersey. Horrible traffic to get there. Not sure if I'd go again. It was a good sale. The people were really nice. It was just a heck of a drive to get there. But this bag is a Henry Bendel bag. For those of you who know this store, it shut down recently, a few years ago. Their flagship store was in New York City, and his stuff is really popular. I paid $3 for this cosmetic bag and sold it yesterday for $65 plus shipping. So that was a very good find. Okay, back to the estate sale haul. Had all this in my bag except for this Santa, which I bought after I bought the rest of this stuff. And I picked up these two stockings in one of the upstairs bedroom. They were just thrown in a tote, and I had to dig through the tote to find them. But these are Pottery Barn Kids. They're a combination of wool, and then this fuzzy trim here is Angora. I had 3 of them. I had the Christmas tree, the snowman, and I had a Santa. The Santa already sold the other day for $40 plus shipping, and I have these two up for buy it now of $40 with free shipping as well. So really happy about that. I was surprised. I think I sold it the first or second day that I had it up. Because like they say, you guys, Christmas sells all year long. I was checking my sales the other day. I think half of the things that I've sold in the past 3 months have been Christmas. Love Christmas. Okay, you guys know how I like my needlepoint, cross stitch, and all that kind of stuff. Well, there were a bunch of these pillows with these, sentiments on them, kind of all over the house. I didn't find any of them in the same place. One was shoved up in the bedroom, one was shoved in the middle of a TV stand, one was in a tote, one was someplace else. Because I ended up getting 4 of them. I got 2 of these, one Who Plants a Garden pillow, one of these, this is from Two's Company, and then this one is a brand spanking new one in the package, and this is from Lillian Vernon. These cost me $1 a piece. I put them up at auction. They ended last night. All 3 of them sold. Let's see. This one sold for $30. This one sold for $31. And I have a second one of these, so I can probably pop that up for a buy now. I think like $35. And then this one sold for $34. So I already made all my money back at this sale between these 3 pillows and the Santa stocking that I sold. And I have a lot of more good stuff to go, as you guys can see. Alright, let's see what I paid $2 a piece for these stockings, by the way. Alright, next, this little creamer was in the library, shoved in a tote under a bunch of crap. So, this has a mermaid on the bottom. I recognized the design before I recognized the mark. This is an older mark. This is Patricia DuPont. I've sold a few of her things before, mostly mugs. I think the last thing I sold was a mug with frogs all over it instead of these bunny rabbits. This should sell for about $20 plus shipping, and I think I paid $1 for that. Then in the living room, which was very well organized and everything was all set out nice, I found these 3 pieces. These are vintage Fitz and Floyd from the 80s. Let's see, 1989? Right? 50, 60, 70, yeah, I think 1989, if I'm reading my Roman numerals correctly. This is the Kitchen Witch pattern. So 2 mugs and the teapot. And I think I paid $10 for all of them. Let's see. Yeah, $5 for the teapot and $2.50 a piece for the mugs. Okay, so the pottery over here is, whoops, that's unmarked. This one might be too. Oh no, this one isn't. It's Nicholas Moss. Nicholas Moss is very popular. It's Irish pottery. And these 2 pieces here are the swag and bow pattern. This is a big vegetable bowl. This is a little, I can't remember what they call this, berry bowl, I think. But these by themselves, I think I paid, because they bundled things. I'm trying to see what I paid. I think I paid $10 for the bigger pieces for these 2. This and this plate. And the 3 remaining pieces I paid $5 a piece. The bowl by itself will probably sell for at least $100, I think. The berry bowl maybe $25 to $35. Then these 3 pieces are hard to find. This turkey pattern, I think it's very popular, but it's not easy to find anymore. So I've got the creamer, I've got this smaller like cereal type bowl, and then this plate. I'm going to put the creamer up, I think I'm going to put the creamer up for auction at around $50 and see what happens. And then after that, depending on where it goes, then I'll figure out how to price the other 2 pieces. The plate, I think a minimum of $100 would probably be a good place to start at auction. Should I wait until September or October to put them up? I don't think it matters with Nicholas Moss, because there's collectors who are always looking for this stuff. Then, well, before I show you one of the best things that I bought, I'm going to turn around and show you this god-awful Christmas dress that I found up in the bedroom. Alright, I found this. I'm using my phone for this, you guys, so you can comment and tell me whether this is much better than my camera. So far it focuses a lot better, but I finally got a new phone for Christmas, which I desperately needed. So this is artwork from Nancy Drew, not the Teenage Detective, but artwork from Nancy Drew. It's got all this rickrack and roses and doilies and bows and oh man. I can find this artist online, can't find a lot of sold items at all, and can't find any clothing. So I don't know what to do with this. I'm thinking price it high. I'll probably price it like, I don't know, 75. Maybe put it up for auction first and see if I get any interest whatsoever, and then take it from there. But it's definitely a piece that is unique enough that it will sell. You guys know I can't stand clothes and shoes, so it's got to be something really weird or really good clothing wise for me to pick it up. So I'll have to keep you guys posted as to what this does. Okay, so back over here, my last two items that I got. This I bought after I had made my first initial run through the house and paid for everything else. This is just a really nice folk art Santa, really detailed. He's got this beautiful quilt. Let me set him down so you guys can see it. This beautiful quilt as his coat. And he's got his bag of toys and a drum and a horn and just all kinds of stuff going on here. Cannot find the artist's name anywhere. Tried Google Lens, just don't know what to do with him. But it was a really nice piece, and when I went back in the house and I asked the guy, I said, you know, there's a Santa upstairs in the bedroom. I said, could you give me a price on it? And he's like, what does it look like? And I said, it's got like a quilt for a jacket. Oh, yeah. He's like, just give me $10. I'm like, okay, done. So I'm thinking I could get at least 100 to 150 on this. Again, I'm going to try and do a little bit more research before I put it up, but I'm very excited about that. And then, last but not least, which I think turned out to be my best find there, is this really weird mug. I actually have two of these. There was one in the dining room on the table with all the other beautiful things, very organized. And then there was another one shoved in the back of the pantry. Oh, I don't know. But I turned it over, and it said, Carltonware, England, Leicester Pottery, 1978. This is from a line of mugs that Carltonware did. It's called Walking Wear. And they're pretty collectible. Not the sturdiest of things, but pretty collectible. And especially this Santa. Like I said, I have two of them. The only thing that I can find as far as sales price goes on these is one that sold a few years ago in the UK for 150 pounds. So I can't remember the conversion rate, but I know it's a little bit more over here. So maybe a little bit closer to like 175 here, something like that. But I was very pleasantly surprised when I got home and did some research on that. So this will go back in my wall unit where I keep all the fragile, higher-end wobbly things until it gets listed and sold. I had it out for Christmas, actually, in my wall unit. I have a big wall unit in the other room, and I found a lot of vintage Christmas this past year, especially Santa's, which I love. So I filled my wall unit to the brim with vintage Santas. And I had stuff all over the top, stuff in on every little shelf. It was everywhere. And my kids came in there, and my daughter looked at it, and she goes, "My God, it looks like Christmas threw up in here." Like, I know, right? It's awesome. And so that's where this little guy was displayed all through Christmas. But I've gotten enough enjoyment out of him. Now I would like to make some money. And plus it kind of just creeps me out that it doesn't have a head. It's just a weird torso with legs. So let someone else enjoy him. So that's it, you guys. I paid a total of $70 at this sale. 60 at my initial run through, and then 10 for the Santa. So I came home and I was like dancing a jig. Oh, here you can see the baby. Say hi, baby. Psst, 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 psst. Ignore my dirty floor. I have to clean it today. But this is the baby. He wants to help or get in trouble, as you can see. Psst, psst, psst. I also have to reupholster my chairs. My husband keeps putting his foot up there to tie his shoes every day, and now he's completely demolished my kitchen chair. And this was my rose that I got from my husband for one of the things I got for Valentine's Day. And the baby has destroyed that. He gets on the table in the middle of the night and eats it. And I come home, or I come downstairs to baby's breath and rose petals all over my kitchen table and my floor. But it's a week after Valentine's Day, or a week and a half, so it lasted a pretty long time. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll have to let you know how the rest of these things sell, and I will be back to show you guys a couple rummage sale hauls from last week, which was, second week in February. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.